pieces to this game, or sections to this game, and I feel like if you go with the Fall Mar combo, there's basically nothing you can't out-heal, so it's always a safe path to go. Lambda, what do you mean, playing the game properly? And I guess I'll take that as a compliment until you clarify what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, Robo's pretty strong. I don't prefer Robo, but that's just a personal preference. Like, the good thing about this game is that every character is good in their own way. The only character that's kind of really... Well, even not her. I mean, Isla is really good because of her charm ability. The stealing is the shit later in the game, honestly, if you know what to steal from. Can I still fight this guy as a single guy? Is he still... Yeah. I might actually try to see if I can fight this guy now. I'll probably lose, but... Oh, yeah, Lambda, I don't speedrun anything. I would even attempt to do it. Not because I don't think it's a efficient tactic or anything, but, like, I just... No, it's just not how I enjoy playing games. And that's fine for the speedrunners out there. I mean, some of them use some amazing tricks. But yeah, I don't exploit certain things, use certain hacks to get, you know, bugs that are naturally in the game, what have you. I know some of the speedrunners don't do that. They just know the limits of the game, and they know, you know, what buttons to press and what to not to press. So it's not my thing. It's not how I enjoy playing games. But you know, if people like to do that and people like watching it, all the power to them. She's dead. I'm just trying to see if I can take this guy out right now. I probably can't, but I'm trying before he evolves so I can get some magic tabs. Oh, there we go. Sweet. There we go. The first one's pretty easy if you've leveled a little bit. Okay, so he's not gonna tell me shit, so I know where I need to go anyways. I also save a million times. I just do that for... I don't want to crash and have a F-up, so... Watching speedruns is impressive, but playing like that would take me so far in the game. Yep, I understand. I agree with you. This is the Super Nintendo version? The original version? I actually own all the versions. Lunac, I'm actually just emulating it on my PC, but I do own all the copies legally, so... I'm a big Chrono Trigger fan. Great music right here, which I'm just going to let play for a little bit while I answer some question. Robo has the best heal in the game if you tap him up. Yeah, I mean, his heal is really good. I will agree with you. I just think that, I mean, Robo does get those 2 special weapons, too, if you do his side quest, so... Yeah, I mean, he's a great alternative. For people who play Robo, it's great. I just... Personally, when I get to endgame, all the characters are really powerful, and I just choose a team that I'm comfortable with playing. Is this mobile? Is this the mobile one just a port, or did they do like Final Fantasy and add some stuff to it? Kite, the DS version I have, and it's more akin to the PlayStation version, except it has you can do a DS combat system where they pull down your whole menu to the bottom screen, so that way it takes less off the screen, because, you know, part of the thing is that half the screen sometimes is taken up by dialogue and things of that nature, so it pulls that all down below where you have that second screen on DS. And then there's some extra levels and stuff that they add too. So there is some extra stuff, but it's not as drastic as, like, I have like Final Fantasy IV, for instance, on DS, and that's graphically is a completely different game, so. Yeah, but the DS version, if you have a DS and you want to play it mobile, by all means, you probably pick it up for $10 these days. Alright, so I don't need to buy anything from him because I have everything. Yeah, I mean, if you own a version and you emulate it, there's nothing wrong with it. That's even, as far as I'm concerned, legal, because you already own the version. You can emulate it on anything. So yeah, there's nothing morally wrong with it. You shouldn't feel that way. Alright, so this guy's just gonna tell us, hey, go find the red stone. It's in prehistoric times. So I'm actually going to run and grab some water, because I've been talking a little bit to you guys, so bear with me, about 30-second break, and I'll be right back, okay? Alright guys, I'm back. Thanks for being patient. Alright, so we need to find prehistoric, which is not this one, it's this one. Yeah, guys, if you're doing emulation on the phone, I highly suggest, I have one. I got one free at PAX a year or so ago. It's like one of those Moto, Mobo controller Bluetooth adapters. You click onto your phone, you can play like a controller. They're really great. Yeah, that's it, Sage. I couldn't remember the name. Honestly, I stayed in line, or Moga, whatever it is. Yeah. Oh, I missed one. Yeah, I mean, honestly, just to get to the story, I stayed in line for like 20 minutes at PAX. Not this past year, not 2014, but 2013, PAX East. And, like, they basically went, okay, take this short survey, and they gave me one for free. I'm like, whatever, so... I used it a few times, pretty decent. But I don't do much gaming on my phone, honestly. Yeah, so you guys will probably be happy to know I'll probably be doing a lot of older school games. I'm actually thinking about doing, I know I mentioned earlier to Kite that I'll probably be doing a Dragon Quest VIII run in the near future. I'm also thinking about doing a Secret of Mana run. I don't know if anyone has played the original Secret of Mana. It came out around the same time Chrono Trigger came out for the SNES. So it was up to 3 players you could play at the same time. I believe they came out with an adapter too that you could plug in multiple controllers to play it. So, yeah. So that's one that's on the docket too. Yeah, Lambda, I'm not that good at it, so I've only played it once, but I remember enjoying it thoroughly. So I definitely want to play it again, so, you know, when I get to it, if you're around and want to join me watching it, by all means, I'll take tips. I'm not one of those guys that's like, don't spoil a game for me, especially if the game's been out 30 years. You know, obviously, when it comes to plot, I'd like to be surprised in certain types of games I haven't played, but if it's like, hey, Rob... or, well, that's my name, obviously. I go by Von Pelt, but you can call me Rob, too. Go over here and get a chest. I don't care. Please tell me that information. Yeah, that's a multi-tab. I still have mine somewhere. I think it's up in the attic. One day I'll drag it down. Chrono, where from? Yeah, people who like this game, I think will select Secret of Mana and vice versa. They're very similar. Yeah, Dragon Quest VIII is really hard. I think it's going to be one of those games that I'm going to have to play like once, maybe twice a week, Lambda, and just kind of slow play over the course of a few months. Just because there's going to be a lot of grinding involved and stuff, and I want to bore people who are watching, or even bore myself, so... there are going to be a lot of new games I'm going to be playing too in the next few months, so I want people to know that.